welcome to the Gameweek 34 review! Remember when Southampton lost 9-0 to Leicester? And then this. If you look really closely into Pep's bald head, you can see the tears dripping down his face. But first, the Gameweek 33 review. Relegated Norwich with another loss added to the fine collection. Well, they aren't relegated yet, but let's be real. They are. But Brighton finally getting their second win of the year. Yes, lads, 1-0 there. Vardy finally having another party after actually discovering where the goal is again, where Leicester actually remember how to play football again. What? So as the top four battle gets a bit more spicy, Leicester get the win 3-0. Manchester United. Remember when they were Banter FC? Well, not anymore, I guess. Well, I guess they were for 10 minutes when they conceded first, and I was like, oh dear, are Bournemouth actually going to beat them? But not. But apparently they know how to score any type of goal now, with their attack just looking quite damn sexy. 5! That's right, 5-2 here. Wolves, Arsenal. Excuse me, Arsenal. What are you doing? This is so out of character. You aren't supposed to do this. But do I say it? That they actually played well. Yeah, what? With David Luiz also playing well. Huh? No, not having any of that, but 2-0 I was, I guess. Chelsea. Winning 3-0 here to the relegated Watford. Well, not yet, but maybe. Remember when Watford beat Liverpool? And now this. When Ross Barkley is putting in a performance like that against you, you just know it ain't going your way. 3-0, it went that way there, though. Burnley, Sheffield United. Wait, this game actually had goals? Burnley, Sheffield United, scoring. 2020. But the points were spread like butter to both of the teams, where both of them have actually got a decent chance of Europa League. Burnley and Sheffield United. Newcastle, West Ham. Was actually a good game. Who would have thought that Newcastle would be fun to watch now? Like, what's going on there? But all of the goals here and all of the VAR. But then it was down to John Joe Shelby himself, popping the bubbles at the end for a 2-2 draw. Liverpool forgetting how to play football. Definitely still a bit wibbly-wobbly from celebrating, I guess. But then they eventually managed to get the ball in the goal. But it was less Salah and not more Salah. But 2-0 it was there. Southampton, Man City. Wow, just playing like absolute saints they were, weren't they? And absolutely smacking Pep on the top of his head, giving them their 9th loss of the season. That's right, Man City have lost more games than Man United and Arsenal. And both of them have been mid-table all season. Like, what? Finishing with Spurs, Everton. This game do be in the future for me. No way of telling what's going to happen, because it hasn't happened yet. But I bet Kane is somehow still only going to run like 30 metres all game and then still end up scoring. But the current live average is looking around 44 points. How? The highest being over 125 points. Like, excuse me, can you not? But my team getting some points. With that some points, defo still gonna increase because there's still one more game, yes. Definitely gonna be a lot higher. With me on currently 54 points. With my rank currently having a slap on the face, straight on the cheek, down from 16k to 21k. Oops. Oh dear. But it's still going to improve because the game week hasn't finished, right? Okay. With my team looking like this. Shall we just ignore the fact that I transferred out Son to Mahrez last minute? As well as making Salah my captain instead of Bruno, which I was going to do. Yeah, sounds good. Let's... Patricio. Oh dear. Double Wolves defense. Not looking good this game. Like, he actually made 2 saves this game. 2 more than he's made in the last 2 games. But also 2 more goals than he's conceded in the last game. Making him get not even 2 points, 1 point a year. But at least Pope didn't get a clean sheet, right? Yeah. Trent, not looking as creative recently, but creative enough to get me my only defensive clean sheet of the week, so money well spent. You can't go wrong. Trent is still essentially not that essential unless he fancies scoring more. 6 points for now. Doherty! Where's the clean sheets? Where's the assists? Where's the bloody goal-assos at? But when I saw him getting subbed at 1-0, I was just like, oh, unlucky. But then, Wolves conceded again, meaning he actually got the most points out of any of their defenders. Lucky! And making big statements, proving everyone why he's worth that 6 odd million Big boy 2 points. Wan-Bissaka. Defence didn't go well, did it? Imagine every Man United player scoring almost 20 points and then Wan-Bissaka gets 1. But he did actually get an assist during the game, again, but unfortunately Rashford's hairline was offside, so unlucky for him. So still some promising signs from getting all the points, all of the 1 point this time. Then on to my captain. Somehow ended up my captain, Salah. He had the ball a few times, that's the only highlights of the game for him, I guess. But Liverpool finally stepping up the gears, and in clutch fashion, Salah just getting an assist right at the end, making sure there wasn't 17 new holes punched into my wall after I changed my captain from Bruno to Salah. So not quite Bruno points, but some points at least. Kevin De Bruyne! I don't think I'm going to start to talk about him too much. Just like Pep doesn't fancy starting him either. Like, he needed a rest, he got the rest, and now he's going to get all of the returns. Returning to the starting lineup and returning all of the returns next game. No worries, Kev, I got you. Also in my midfield is Son. Until the last minute, until I potentially made a very regrettable decision of changing him to Mahrez at the last minute. Who, you know, did actually start. And I was like, yeah, see, I got that right, he can go and score a couple of goals. Nah, and he only played 59 minutes, getting a whole 1 point, proving the 1 point of don't trust Man City and Pep. Oh dear. Son, please don't score like 5. Thank you. Bruno! He's actually just the Portuguese De Bruyne, isn't he? All the goals, all the assists, all the free kicks, and all the not penalties this time. Boo! But imagine if he did take the pen. That would have been 2 goals and 2 assists. And that's not quite bad from an attacking midfielder, is it? But oh, do I wish I captained him. All of those 15 points delivered could have been doubled. I like it. Raul Blank Jimenez is back with a back-to-back blank. More like blank-to-blank, is it? But you know what? Wolves don't actually score many goals, so when they do, he's still worth it. But yes, everyone is doubting him already, as they do when he doesn't score in one game. But you know what? Yeah, all of you sell him. He won't ever score again. Until next week and he gets me all the points, thank you. Calvert-Lewin hasn't happened yet, but a couple of goals from him would actually do me bits right now, and is definitely going to happen and definitely push me up a little bit more points, yes, thank you. But with him playing, at least my rank probably won't drop too much, probably stay around the same at the end of the game week. No. It's going to keep rising because he's going to score hat-trick, okay. And Greenwood, what a guy. I choose him as a differential. It sounds like I'm just saying this now, but I was actually tempted myself to captain him. But then I was like, nah, you know, it's not guaranteed to play, so not. But absolute scenes if I chose to. But 2 goals from a forward priced at the minimum price for a Man United team scoring for absolute fun, who's got 2 absolute rifles on each foot. Mason Greenwood, you absolute beauty! 15 points he got me, making my team get all of the 54 points for now. 100 still incoming. And it could have been a lot better, but you know what? Imagine if I didn't have Bruno or Greenwood. So it could have been very bad, but you know what? Very nice. But now on to the Gameweek 34 preview. Palace, Chelsea. Palace going back to poor Palace themselves, and Chelsea might actually know how to score. Oh wait, never mind. It was another penalty. Another one. But 2-0 to Chelsea and going for you. Kepa to score 2 penalties. Watford, Norwich. Battle of the absolute banter here. It's not who's going to beat who. It's literally going to be who is worse than the other. But in typical, you're both going down fashion. I reckon Norwich to win this 1-0. Grabbing Norwich by the neck and slam dunking them down to the championship with them. Arsenal, Leicester. Now Vardy loves a party here. And both teams actually knowing how to score in the last game. Which is exactly why this game will be the biggest, the fattest, the juiciest 0-0 to ever exist. Vardy? Nah, David Luiz is here. How is he going to get past him? Man City, Newcastle. I think Man City will try and want to redeem themselves, right? And Newcastle look a little bit tired. So I expect all the Newcastle players to have a nap on the pitch, while Man City, and especially De Bruyne, run a couple of rings around them, scoring the hat-trick and getting the 3-0 to sit there. Sheffield United, Wolves. Both teams showing some wibbly-wobbly signs since being back, so it might be down to how it goes on the day. But it's mad to think that these teams were in the Championship a season and 2 seasons ago, and they're both challenging for Europe. So 1-0 to Trio's left bicep is going to be, is anyone going to stop him and tell him no? Exactly. 1-0 prediction here. West Ham, Burnley. Could actually be a very tight one here. West Ham finally realising you need to actually score goals in a game of football. But I don't think the defence has got their memo on their side because they are very consistent, right? Consistently conceding 2 or more goals. 2-1 to West Ham and going for you. Brighton, Liverpool. Liverpool not looking as fresh as, as champions should be. A bit too many celebrations, I reckon. But with some of their players still on the party bus, I think they're all going to get back and give up a good smacking to Brighton here. Showing you why this team actually won the league and why they're not like 2016 Liverpool was. 3-0 to them, it will be. Bournemouth Spurs. The Cherries having a bit of a mare lately, conceding all the goals, aren't they? Looking like they're going down faster than Grealish does when someone stubs his pinky toe. But then, you remember, it's Spurs. Would we even be surprised if Bournemouth go and end up beating Spurs? I don't think we will be. But today, I'll be generous. 2-0 to Spurs it is. Everton Southampton. Actually, a very good game, but could go either way. With either way, it could go. I actually have no idea how this will go, though. Even though Southampton played so well last time, are they going to be tired? We don't know. So a nipple teasing, 2-2 for all the Galassos here. Finishing with Man United Villa. Now Villa apparently spent the entire 3-month break off building a massive frick-off wall in front of their goal so no one can score. And actually figuring out a way to not concede 92 shots a game. But with this Man United attack, I think they will get a couple. Maybe even a couple of couples. But only one couple, finishing 2-0 for now. With my team. Now. Looking like this. So you know how I did Son to Mahrez? Yeah, I might go Mahrez back to Son just for that Bournemouth game, but can you really blame me? And plus, I got 2 transfers and I'm not going to use it otherwise, so why not? And in goals, we have Rui Patricio. I say that as if it changes. It doesn't. Patricio it is. Now, Sheffield United usually find it hard to score, but apparently not right now. But Wolves are amazing. Never fail at defending and never concede any goals. Unless it's against Arsenal, apparently. But I reckon clean sheet points are going to be delivered right now. The only cross Trent has been doing is making me cross after the lack of assists in the game. Alright? Where's the 20 assists a game I signed up for? But hopefully, he can go back to the old Trent and get all of the assists, all of the goals, all the clean sheet, and all the points. But I reckon double-digit haul against Brighton. Yeah, easy Trent. Doherty here, just chilling, just having a good time. Not quite running down the line as much as I'd like him to, but you know what? It will happen. No need to leave him out, no need to leave him, and no need to stop having faith in him. Well, you can if you want to, because clean sheet and all the attacking returns all in one game coming very soon. Alright, everyone tell him, he's going to do it. Possibly finishing the defence with Aaron Wan Skills Basaka. Damn, did you see it? He must have 7-star skills in real life. That was just too good. But with Aston Villa up next for him, he very likely should be getting those clean sheet points and definitely an assist, hopefully onside this time. Very nice. Then possibly finishing the defence. Don't know yet. Could be Aurier or it could be Calvert-Lewin. Now Aurier against Bournemouth could get all the points, from clean sheets and assists and even red cards if he fancies it. But it's Spurs. And with the Spurs game in the future for me, I have no idea how they played last game. So I have no idea if they redeem themselves. But if they're looking good, Aurier might start. If not, Calvert-Lewin enjoys trying to score against that Southampton. And it's Salah! Well, it might be, could be, out of my team. But I think I might just leave him out on the pitch and have a good time. And try and prove to me why he should stay there by scoring a hat-trick against Brighton. Easy, no problem. I am tempted to leave him, but then also I'm like, there is no one else to choose. Why would I do that? Kevin De Bruyne is next. Arrested Kevin De Bruyne is next. We're captain. Locked in already. Not even a question. I don't care the form of any other players or team. Arrested Kevin De Bruyne against an unrested Newcastle at home. Doesn't really mean anything. Well, it does for City because the stadium's empty. Ha. But all the goals and hopefully all the guaranteed captain points for him. I reckon so. Then we have, go on my son. Again. If he doesn't get injured versus Everton because, oh boy, that Bournemouth game is actually looking very tasty. But I must say, it's Spurs. So still probably going to end up like a 0-0. Sun red card incoming. Bruno! Even against the best teams, he gets something. So against a relegation battling Aston Villa with their very wibbly-wobbly defence, sometimes, surely he will get something. Also, so many people are going to captain him. It might be a smart decision to captain him too, because if he fails, it's not too bad because so many people did it. But I'm going to stick it on the Belgian Bruno, De Bruyne. But Bruno can still do bits. Jimenez, lad, now is the time to start scoring again, please. You've teased everyone by not doing anything lately, so they want to sell you, but he's going to reward everyone by scoring very soon. That's not a guesstimation. That's not a prediction. That's a threat. For Jimenez to score will be very nice. Thank you from Nathan Bacon FC. And Calvert-Lewin is here for now, like I said. No idea how he is going to play because the Spurs game hasn't even happened for me yet. It's in the future. Whoa. He could go and just right hook somebody in the first 20 seconds and get a red card and just not play. And against Southampton, how well they defended, might not get any goals, but he's effing out. Finishing with my man, Greenwood. Now, even with Villa's new wall, Greenwood does not need many chances at all. He finds that one little gap for either of his legs to just snipe it in. 2 chances, 2 goals it is for him every time. Villa relegated, 2 goals Greenwood. That's how it's going to go. And transfer plans right now are actually, like I said, getting in Son for now. And then maybe next week, I might actually... Are you ready for this? Get a West Ham player because they play Norwich and then Watford. But then I still have my ultimate free hit to come in clutch in insert game week here because I haven't decided yet to play soon to get my rank up all the way to that number 1. Not 21,000th, number 1, okay? But thanks so much for watching and remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now.